Gina from hauntedflower.com and hauntedflowerreviews.com, and yesterday I saw Shark Night 3D. It's actually called Shark Night 3D even if you go see it in 2D like I did. The premise of the movie should be pretty obvious. It's going to be like Piranha 3D. You're going to have a group of young people who are near water where there are really sharp teeth, creatures running around ready to kill them. This is going to be a ridiculous guilty pleasure film. In horror films, you often have a lot of characters who have some bad qualities, like maybe one of them kicks dogs or something, and you're like, ooh, I hope they die first. That's not really the case here. They're all pretty clean, good kids for the most part. I mean, the worst thing any of them does is Katharine McPhee, season 5 runner-up of American Idol. Ooh, she got a tattoo. What a bad girl. She's naughty. Oh, we saw her going to the bathroom. In the bathroom. Unnecessary, but ooh, naughty because she's not shy in the bathroom. This is apparently the biggest movie of her film career. She is not off to a good start. All the other characters are played by actors you have never heard of, so I won't bother to really go into it right now, but let me tell you about the types, because all the characters are a type. You have Sarah, who's this sweet good girl with short blonde hair and a really cute dog, and she owns the lake house that all these kids are going to go to for the weekend. When I say kids, I mean kids that are in college age kids. Also on the trip are top 10 athlete guy, Jock, who is going to really make it soon when he gets to be a draft pick, and his girlfriend of a Latino persuasion, since both of them are minorities and this is a film where people are going to get offed, you can guess how early it might happen. Then you have that nerdy guy from Avatar. He's in this. He obviously has a little crush on the Katharine McPhee character, but doesn't really act on it. There's another really stupid jock guy who's a model type, but even he, being the far gone stupid jock, is stupid with a heart of gold and blonde hair and is probably airbrushed. Then there's our other main character, Nick. Nick is an Xbox nerd med student, but somehow, though everything in the script says what a nerd he is and how dorky he is, he actually has the appearance of a jock. So I guess it's to make more sense because he has a thing for Sarah that they look attractive together. But it's a strange hybrid of nerd jock. You don't see it every day. It's a lot like Daniel Bryan in the WWE. In fact, once we made the association, we just kept calling him Daniel Bryan because he's a nerd, a wrestling nerd. They're going to a lake house. So how are the sharks in a lake? Well, it's apparently a saltwater lake, and when a couple of scary locals try to explain it, one of the scary locals who sharpens his own teeth so they're tiny little triangle points and he looks a little bit like a vampire shark. The explanation given, actually twice in the film, is that, it could have been like a hurricane. Maybe they blew all the sharks in. Even though that might not be the reason that they eventually gave for the sharks being there, I thought it was really funny that multiple characters reached this conclusion on their own, that a hurricane blew all these sharks into the lake. There's some ridiculous deaths. They're trying to compete with Deep Blue Sea and Samuel L. Jackson. At least twice, sharks jump out of the water and grab somebody. A few times they just kind of drift away and it's a little bit more disappointing. They could have had a little bit more work on some of these deaths, but some of them they're over. The obvious thing you should do in any movie like this is don't go in the water. But the solution they made is that the kids are on an island and one of them is hurt, and so every time they try and get the hurt one to safety, somebody else maybe gets hurt. As for the 3D effects, I could definitely tell when they were happening, even though I was watching it in 2D, and I used my imagination. And it probably looks cool. There's definitely a few effects. I'm sure the shark like swimming at you or blood splurting at you could be kind of cool, but I still can't bring myself to shell out the extra money, especially for a movie that is automatically going to be pretty bad. And this movie is bad. The writing is bad. There are some emotional scenes that made me laugh really hard. And obviously you're still going to cheer for the sharks once in a while. So I don't really recommend going to this movie either, but if you were choosing between Shark Night and Apollo 18, you should definitely see Shark Night. At least it will be fun to make fun of with your friends, and that's the type of movie it is. But it is not a good movie. So thank you so much for hearing my opinion of Shark Night, and I hope you will visit me again for some more movie, TV, anime reviews. See ya! Bye! For more reviews and to find out about free contest giveaways, go to hauntedflowerreviews.com. My reviews are also available as a podcast on iTunes. Search for Haunted Flower Reviews and subscribe and leave us feedback and comments. Our store is hauntedflower.com, where we specialize in fantastic licensed apparel from movies, TV shows, video games, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/hauntedflower and Twitter at haunted_flower.
If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.